Hey guys, it's Jake here with eTrailer. Today we're going to be taking a look at and I'm going to show you how to use the Malone WideTrak S Kayak and Canoe Cart. This cart is going to be designed to help you get your kayak or canoe down onto the beach without having to carry it from your vehicle. They're going to have these nice balloon tires which are going to help you get down onto the sand when the sand is loose and you couldn't pull any other type of cart because the wheels would dig into the sand. Now you're going to notice as I pull this across the beach, it's going to glide over top of the sand, and because of those wide tires, it's not going to sink down into the sand, it's going to stay up on top, making it a lot easier to maneuver your kayak to wherever you might want to go. Because of where you mount your kayak on the cart, it's going to make it a lot lighter than having to carry to and from your vehicle the entire kayak. It's only going to be about 10 pounds, which is really nice when coming back from a long day of kayaking. Now, whenever you get it close enough to the water, you can either roll it into the water and untie it standing in the water, or you can get it close and just lift off your kayak and shove off. Now, once you get it close enough to where you're ready to put in, you want to put your kickstand down so that when you untie your kayak, your cart's going to stay still. So we can go ahead and untie it now. When you attach your straps, you're going to want to attach them where there's a non-moving part. So you don't want to put it on your kickstand. So we put it right here on our bar and right here on our bar. And you just stretch it over the top and go to the same spots on the other side. Then you can just simply lift off your kayak, set it in place. As you notice, when I lifted the kayak off, our cart stayed still because of our kickstand. It's a really nice feature so your cart doesn't just roll away. Now with this cart, you are going to be able to get it in two different types of configurations. The base frame is going to be the same for both, but for the configuration we have it in now, you're going to have these two nice bunks that are going to be able to support a longer length underneath the bottom of your kayak. So if you have a little bit longer kayak like we had, these are going to come in handy. But you can take them off very quickly. You just pull these snap pins off the bottom and remove it like so. Get our other one off here. Now you can see it's going to have that classic kayak hull look to it. It's going to have a shallow V bottom to be able to support your kayaks. Now with these nice foam pads we have there, they're going to be 1.75 inches thick, so it's plenty of padding to be able to support your kayak and not scratch it or damage it. So I really like what Malone did with the construction of this trailer. They went the extra step and went with marine grade aluminum tubing for the frame itself. And for the strap, they have a nice logo there on the front to give it that stylish look. And it's going to be a doubled over strap to help your rack from not opening too far. So when you're ready to take your kayak out for the day, you can either leave the cart on the beach wherever you're at. If you're in a public place, you may not want to leave it there, so it's easy enough to either take apart or take the whole thing with you. The wheels just simply come off with a simple pin, and you can pull the whole wheel off. So you can take both wheels off and then fold up the rack and put it inside your kayak. But because our kayak is a little bit smaller, because it is a one-person kayak, we're just going to take it. The best way I found to haul it without having to take it apart is just simply flip it over, set it right there on the back, and then strap it down to any tie-down points that you have. That way when you get back, you can simply offload your cart and load it back up. So if you do have a smaller kayak, this is pretty much going to be your only option to flip it over like this and attach it, because you're not going to be able to take it with you in any of your compartments because it may not fit. But it's still safer than leaving it on the beach. Now with the kit, with the balloon tires in it, you're going to have this included air pump so that you can air up your tires as needed. So you can deflate them when you're done putting it back into your car, or you can just leave them inflated. Now although the cart is very handy for getting your kayak or canoe from your vehicle to the beach, it's even more handy when you've had a long day of kayaking. Nobody wants to carry that kayak back up to their room or up to your vehicle. So that's where I think it's going to come most in handy. With all that being said, that's going to do it for a look at the Malone WideTrak S Kayak and Canoe Cart with balloon tires.